Rockstar. Greetings, Earthlings, this is my introduction. They say greatness doesn't come overnight, so I'm not rushing. Spaced out swag, best believe I'm paper touching. Super stupid flow, and you bitches can't tell them nothing. UFO, uniquely flying, outstanding. All I speak is cash, I see why you don't understand. UFO, uniquely flying, outstanding. All I speak is cash, I see why you don't understand me. Got a sense for drama, so I always keep the cannon. This is the invasion, so watch out for our landing. Standing tall, never too far. Spring and summer fashion, bro, I get it in the fall. Y'all about to start hating, and I don't mind at all. I'm a thriller like MJ, and my flow is off the wall. Who that? They're not from around. It's gotta be my imagination. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. They not from around here. I think it's an invasion. Who that? They're not from around. It's gotta be my imagination. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. Man, they not from around here. I think it's an invasion. Greetings, Earthlings. I am Wallow. I am Wallow. I am Wallow. I live life like there's no tomorrow. Chris King, KGNOOB. What homes you ain't know? We're UFO. Cargo, khakis, polos, and fresh kicks. That's the definition of what the cargo kids is. SOS, yes, spaced out swagger. I never do anything right, I'm backwards. I'm so galactic, so erratic. You niggas on my old swag, you can have it. The world is mine and your girl is too. So do us a favor, make room for the crew. Wow. Who that? They're not from around. It's gotta be my imagination. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. They not from around here. I think it's an invasion. Who that? They're not from around. It's gotta be my imagination. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. Man, they not from around here. I think it's an invasion. They say greatness doesn't come overnight, so I'm not rushing. Spaced out swag, best believe I'm paper touching. Super stupid flow, and you bitches can't tell them nothing. UFO, uniquely flying, outstanding. All I speak is cash, I see why you don't understand. UFO, uniquely flying, outstanding. All I speak is cash, I see why you don't understand me.
Go ahead, Bubba.
Hey, and we live. What's up? Welcome back to the motherfucking mothership, bitches. It's another episode of the WhoDat podcast, your favorite motherfucking illegal aliens. How you doing? Like always, it's me, B, dopest nigga outside of this planet. We got the Captain. What's up, man? DeMario.
How y'all doing?
And this week, we have abducted 2 more Earthlings. But now for real, we got some special guests this week. To the right of me right now is a fucking legend. Man, dude been grinding, been putting his feet to the mud and the pavement for years. Like anybody that's from around this area or anywhere close to this area, you already know his face. But this RT Birdie, for anybody that's new to the movement, Like,
WhoDat?
man, glad to finally have you on this thing, bro.
Man, I'm blessed. Thankful to be here. Thankful to be here in the presence of greatness. You know what I'm saying? Black kings in here right now, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, until Birdie's right, we got another legend. Man, bro was in the game. I remember getting this CD in school. Like somebody came up to me in the hallway and gave it to me.
Yeah.
But Southwater's own Love, aka Teflon, but now going by Tef, right?
It's going by Tef right now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm on everything. I'm trying to wait. I gotta holler at my publisher, my ASCAP to see if they'll approve it, cause I don't want to take nobody's name. So right now it's still Love, aka Teflon, but it's gonna be Tef, TEF, if they approve it. So we're gonna wait and see what happens. So.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Glad to have y'all here and everything.
Blessed to be here. So
man.
what's good with the world, man? The WhoDat podcast. Yeah, man. I'm excited to be here, man. With y'all guys. Y'all guys been putting in work, I must say too. You know, you giving me credit. You know, these guys sitting next to me, to the left of me is quite the hustlers, I would say. You know what I mean? They definitely started from ground up. Just like bruh said, you know, Teflon, Tef, man, he one of the OGs doing this, and he go hand in hand with Pac. You know what I'm saying? Paco is one of the first and most solidified, you know, videographers around. You feel me?
I appreciate that.
Passed a lot of game down to a lot of cats, man, and I'm glad to see everybody still in the game. Everybody still getting to it, so that's a blessing.
People don't realize like the work that went into teaching the community, like, you know, a video really, if you want a decent video, it can't be done overnight. You know what I mean?
Like,
Like,
that for you guys.
Right.
yeah.
Teflon one of them ones. Hey, Mike, when the video gonna be done?
Hey man, it's been 20 hours.
Yeah,
The video done yet?
You know how it is. I be trying to get it out, cause you know I've been done dropped. I've been done gained 40 pounds or lost 40. I wanna get it on out while I'm still looking like I look. So
Right.
So I've been done sit down and done ate 2 or 3 steaks. The video come out, I be looking like Biggie Smalls. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Paco's my video guy, man. He been doing all my videos. Besides Paco, shout out to my boy Big Smo. He doing his thing, so he done my first video, and we still got a relationship. He's a good guy, man.
All right. So, yeah, Birdie, you just got done shooting a video here.
Yeah, we got good news over here. There's good news going on over here.
I just completed wrapping up my third or fourth or third video shoot in the last couple of months.
Other way.
Get my mic right, y'all.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, we just wrapped up another video shoot, man. I got a new situation going on. You know, something else I'm adapting, man. You know, to the times. That's one thing I feel like I've always been able to do and tried to do is adapt. And you know, with my new situation, new single that we got dropping, we working with some established artists and things now. You know, just trying to branch out because, like Teflon was saying, you know, it's we was talking about off the camera. You know, we ain't really just bring everything together as a city back in the past. You know, and that's one thing we're gonna try to focus on going forward. But at the same time, branch out with other areas.
There's so much talent there.
Yeah, we gonna
Genres too.
so much.
Next week we got Damian Boggs is gonna be coming on. You know, he sings. We got Short and Low, everything. RT Birdie, Teflon, to even the producers like Dan Play we were speaking about, and the older ones that just amazing. My big brother like Triz the Wiz. It's a lot of talent down here to where if we do consolidate together, if we consolidate it together, man, it's so much that could happen. Like the potential to the. Your own wave. It's easy to make your own wave nowadays.
Off top. That's why I feel like, you know, I play an intricate part and shit just because I feel like my one of my bigger purposes is to bridge gaps. And whether it be on, you know, whatever type of level, definitely in music, which is my passion, you know, can bridge some gaps. I feel like with the younger generation to the older generation, you know, and make some shit happen. You feel me? And I'm in a perfect position to do so.
It's good that you recognize it.
And I recognize it, you know, and
that's the important part.
Yeah,
but as far as my current situation and project,
what's the name of the single?
The single that's just now released is currently out. It's called No Talking. Y'all can check that out on YouTube, all digital platforms. This is the news we were talking about right when I came in.
You can check it out here in about 5 minutes.
Yeah. RTB official on YouTube, SoundCloud, and everything, etc. But No Talking is the current single, and then we just wrapped up a shoot in South Baton Rouge, which we'll get into more. But my partner sitting next to me, had quite the experience down there on his birthday.
We talked about that last episode.
And I definitely want to chime in and put my 2, 3, 4 cents in on that there.
It was wild as hell, man.
Yeah, but we working, man.
One of the realest on the planet, though, right?
We working like a fool, man.
Good guy, definitely.
We working like a fool, man. And if you're wondering why my big brother sitting over here to the right of me, Teflon, is because, like I just said, we bringing shit together, man, in the town. This one of the kings, forefathers of this shit around here. You know what I mean? Yeah. Along with others like Baller Mac and Trizzy, who he was just talking about.
Right.
You got your C-Town Trues, your Busy Birds, and you got your Children's Boys, even my big brothers out south, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of guys that paved the way for people like me, you know what I'm saying? And me and this guy, Tef, we got some things in the work, man. You know what I mean? Don't sleep on nobody from Columbia, Tennessee. Middle 10, 931 is the motherfucking area, man, and shouts out to all my people in Cashville, but if Cashville ain't gonna come together and do it, then damn it, Columbia gonna be the ones that come together and bring Middle Tennessee on the map, man.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean? And that's we're gonna stand on it. We're gonna stand on it.
So look, we're gonna roll into the data load.
All right.
Let me see here. You got your events up. You know what you want to talk about?
I do want to speak on Pop Smoke, and my man Bernie Sanders is killing it with the Caucasus. Don't even know what the Caucasus is for. I thought they was mountains.
Right. All right, so here we are, the data load, y'all.
But yeah, we gotta keep cover the data load. So this week, we've been viewing you Earthlings, you weird creatures. But my man Pop Smoke, this new artist, got killed. Rest in peace to Pop Smoke. Unfortunately,
R.I.P. Pop.
Man, the social media.
20 years old.
20 years old, man.
Yeah.
Just came out with a big ass, like, Meet the Woo was a project that was about to really put him on the map. Mm-hmm. He just dropped Meet the Woo 2 like less than a month ago. He's about to go on tour and everything. I be doing this dance with my son with the little leg and everything. Like, yeah, my bitch love Coco. Like, dude, cool. But social media and I'm just going off of what they think it is. You know what I'm saying? He posted his address by accident or something like that.
Shut the fuck up.
Man,
on a live stream.
Yeah, fashion label or something like that sent him a bunch of free stuff.
But man,
he was like, thanking him for sending all the free stuff. His address was
on the damn thing.
But I don't mean to cut you off, but we got to stop killing each other over some bullshit, man. Everybody got the same amount of time. You know what I'm saying? So if everybody not gonna have the same amount of money, somebody might have a little more money than you. Somebody might have a little more hustle than you. That don't mean go kill this black man. We always talk about. We always talk about black folks, we getting treated unfair and all this, but we the ones killing each other, man. Yep. Only time we want to come together is when the police kill one of us, but hell, we'll go out and try to take each other jewelry, take each other cars, kill each other. We got to stop killing each other, man, for real.
And
it's sad,
you see,
bro.
it's on the package. He accidentally, posted his stuff, but they ran out the house and didn't take nothing out the house.
Yeah. Right. And then they saying too that the 911 call came from, New York or something like that, which could mean that he was on the phone with somebody when all the shit was happening and they might have called because they was concerned about him if there was nobody there. I don't know, but you know how that shit goes.
I just feel like ain't nobody life worth money, man, because if you can get money, you can work a job. Quit being lazy. The only people trying to kill folks is some lazy motherfuckers that don't want to go work and they think
trying to hit a quick lick,
get some shit for free. But that man was sacrificing everything, going to New York, LA, Chicago, all around the world to get this money. Some of you folks won't even leave the house, but you want money. you got to sacrifice, man. You got to get up and move around to go get you some money, man.
Yeah.
Cause there's enough money for everybody.
For everybody,
man.
it's more than enough. More than enough,
for
man.
everybody.
How that senseless ass shit. R.I.P. Pop. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even know of any other man music, you know what I mean? But I did know he was just 20 years old, and I always think about myself with that age.
Think about it. You
know what I
died
mean?
20
Like-
years old. You ain't even had your first legal drink.
Like, man,
No,
that's it.
you
It's
can't.
so
You ain't
crazy.
even went in the store and bought liquor.
You ain't even went
You know
in the
what I'm
store and
saying?
bought cigarettes
So,
now.
you know what I'm
Shit.
saying? So it's like we got to stop killing each other, man. Let's get this money, man. And we do show off. We do have on all this jewelry that's worth a lot of money. Hell, I was with a rapper one night, took the stage. Nigga had on so much jewelry. Hell, I wanted to get the nigga. But, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man.
That's us naturally. That's how
you
our
know what I'm
ancestors
saying?
were. We were.
But I got to thinking
we
this
were
man
kings.
got a daughter and a family just like me. So, you know, it's ways to get money.
Yeah.
It's one thing about it. If I get broke, you gonna know. You probably won't even know I'm broke, but I go take a mortgage, a second out on my house, and go get me $40,000-$50,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you waiting on me to fall off and get broke, it ain't gonna happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I done built up equity and I got property, I got real estates and shit where I can go get a little money without hurting motherfuckers. You
Financial
know what I'm
literacy.
saying?
That's what we lack.
So you know what I'm saying? We got to come up with another way.
Danielle, hello.
What up, Danielle? That would be my baby, G Noop.
Look, now everybody on the air know that's your baby.
Hey, you damn right, they gonna respect that. I'm gonna champion my queen. I got to. Shit.
Yeah, that's
I'm
right.
gonna move around with the one that's gonna make sure I'm all the way secure. And all them other devils, whoever else that don't mean me no good, keep your distance.
I've been married
I'd rather
for
move
14
like the general.
years.
Yeah, and that's what I'm
Been married
saying.
for
Like,
14 years, you know what I'm saying? And same ride or die woman, you know, I get in trouble, she the first one at the jail. Everybody else, they ain't fucking with you. So you get out of jail, and these motherfuckers still ask you to borrow a couple $100. God damn, I just made a $20,000 bond, man.
Right.
Shit, give me $100. Shit.
Me $100.
Yeah, you know, but so, you know what I'm saying?
Speaking
We
of
gotta-
bond and speaking of jail,
oh man,
What's happened now?
yo, so if you didn't tune in last week, or even if you did, my guy right here to the right of me, Bird, was the reason why we were in Baton Rouge shooting a video on location, grinding, getting it in.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the whole Baton Rouge too, all of the labels and everybody that we worked with down there, man. Much love, but continue.
It was real cool too, man. Goddamn, being in big one.
Yeah, Baton Rouge dope. It was a dope spot.
But he was with me in the spot. We got raided by the ATF.
Rated. Facts.
What was the first thing going through your mind, Birdie?
First thing going through my mind was, don't shoot my G. Don't shoot him. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. You know, I was cool. You know, I really wasn't tripping off of what was going on. I done been unfortunately a part of shit like that before. So I know what the procedure is. Shut the fuck up. Put your hands on the wall. 'Cause they will shoot you.
Right.
You know what I'm
Kill
saying?
you.
Let them go on, handle their business and get out the way. But my partner to the left of me here, you know,
Mr. Noack, right?
Mr. Activist, Mr. Stand-up guy. He wanted to get a little taste of what it was like to be Malcolm, you know. And he got his dosage. You hear me? When I say he got his dosage of that three-headed monster, and when I say the three-headed monster, unfortunately, when you talk racism and you talking about United States, you think off the muscle, Mississippi 1, Louisiana 2, Alabama 3, probably. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
But
gonna say this since we down there, you know, the Confederate War was down off in
all
Baton
in through the South.
So
all in through the South.
It was a lot of war going in Baton Rouge, so it's a lot of hate down there, man.
And this man decides he wants to be black activist at the wrong time.
Not
you know?
tonight.
Not tonight at all. So
when keeping it real, go
what was going through my mind, other than of course just making sure I'm straight, not getting shot in the back, because I had a pistol on me too. You know what I mean? They raided the whole spot. Went straight to the right to the bar, and we thinking, oh, they just trying to get somebody up out of here. They got some warrants or something, but I look over, you know, less than 5 seconds, you know, and look back. and it's a pistol in my face drawn, talking about hands on the wall, do not drop your hands, do not drop
And what
your
is the proper procedure at that moment?
At that
loves
moment,
this shit.
at that moment, you raise your hands and you slowly follow instructions, unless you want to lose your motherfucking life. Now,
And what is the improper way to handle
the improper way would be in that situation, in that type of situation.
Yeah.
The improper way would be, why am I being searched? No, I know my rights. Oh man, they was not hearing none of that
No, they
shit.
don't want to hear that bullshit.
And my man to the left of me, man, he didn't do anything wrong other than what I just said. He said, what am I being searched for? And I know, mind you, this was my guy's birthday. His birthday had just struck at 12 in the a.m. This was at 2 in the a.m. We just got to this spot and not been
2
there
hours
20
of birthday.
Man.
They come in there clutching over 200 ATF agents raided the
200?
spot we were in and the spot next door. A mile in each direction. They had checkpoints when you leave the fucking spot even. So, like I said, my guy wanted
We are
to.
in the pinpoint.
I got a question for you because I know that you are passionate when it comes to black rights and activism, and you're growing into that, and it's something that I've even been paying attention to, and you coming into your own and you speaking up for what you believe and who we are as far as our people.
Yes.
But you've always had a perspective on situations that have happened. Every time, of course, you're out in Sterling killing Sandra Blanche and all of the past incidents. But for you to actually face that and being in the midst of it, what was it like for you to actually, as you were being took to the jail, like what was going through your head as far as, damn, so this is really how they treat us? Like, what was your perspective with this, with your feet in the shoes?
How you doing?
In other words.
Well, being in Colombia, because Colombia ain't a.
It's not active like that. We don't get that action like that.
But it's still got its elements. Like we getting a National Confederate Museum put here in May.
Shit.
Yeah, that is
like,
something that's coming.
By the way, May 23rd, the National Confederate Museum is having.
Hey, Jack, smoke dog.
And hey Jack, but
We got
they
Smoke on
expecting
now.
10,000 white supremacists
What up,
to
Smoke?
come to town.
How many?
10,000 white supremacists to come to Columbia for the grand opening.
Well, see,
so
that's-
being
that's-
here,
that's like
we
a slap
15
in the
minutes
face.
from Alaska and all that.
That's
So
a
I'm
big
not
slap.
really.
That's a spit in
So
the face.
I've
You know what I'm
been.
saying? We
I've
had
been
to fight.
beat up before by police, and I didn't got man, police and came through my driver's side window, put a gun in my head and all that.
Yeah,
But they were just bar none. Like they didn't want to
that
hear
was-
nothing you had to
That's
say.
the difference, though. Like, even in those situations here, I knew that I'm getting pulled over for this reason. My taillight is already out. So, like, you know what I'm saying? But, like, in that one, when we just in there, we just
Yeah,
standing there, bro.
really
We was there for maybe
doing nothing
15
wrong.
minutes, and it just turned, and there's an AR in your face. In that moment, I was on some like, man, nah.
I don't know if
today.
I seen no damn AR. Well, did they have ARs?
Hell yeah.
Well, you might
Right
have seen
on
it. You
their
mother,
chest.
you
But
damn nigga.
I know they had
when
them
a
Glocks
motherfucker
on
pull a
my
gun
ass.
out.
They sized you up. He said he a little bit smaller.
The only thing, the only thing you need to do is keep them hands up. You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't put my hands up.
I be trying to teach my homie. I be like, there's a time to fight your battle.
Yeah, but he
That's
was
the
feeling
lesson.
good. He had just started feeling good too, and it was his birthday, so he was really on some. Hold on, y'all can't do me like this on my birthday.
That was my first thought, honestly. Like,
But now you know.
of all times, not
And you
right
knew they
now.
knew that was your
Right.
birthday because
That
they
was my
probably asked
first-
for your name and your ID. So when they see your ID, they know it's your birthday.
Yeah, they
so
knew
they
that
gonna
after
try
the
to
fact.
give
I
you a
ain't
hard
thinking about it
time.
right then. My first thought was not right now. No,
Yeah.
dog. Like really, you gonna what? Why?
But this all,
We need y'all to go ahead and reschedule this bus.
Yeah,
Could you
like,
do this
why?
like
but
next
this all happened, of
Tuesday?
course,
Yeah,
after
that
we had completed our
Yeah,
video.
the episode.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we was just out to have fun and enjoy ourselves. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
After
We in the time.
going down there to do what we done. Shout out to South Baton Rouge again. Big headed on Dr. TBG Trail.
That
You
was,
know
that
what I'm
was a
saying?
nice move, man, to
Shout
shoot a
out to all
video.
guys.
'Cause I was thinking about,
It was solid.
I'm
We
gonna
was
shoot
doing
my
it for
next
real.
video in Cali, so
That's
I want to
major.
go out there and touch soil and basically just shoot it in the desert. I'm gonna have to get Paco out there. We're gonna go to the desert.
You know, I've been in the desert a few times. I've been out to Nevada about 3 or 4 times.
Because I done shot a video in damn near every slum part in Colombia. So I just want to go to the desert somewhere, maybe
And network
hit
with
up, holler at some few people.
Who's that belly shot of?
I got some people out there, so we might have to go to Slauson somewhere. I ain't a gang member, so I might have to check in when I get there. So.
That's all right.
I ain't trying to start no shit. Just coming in on another nigga turf. So
Go ahead and tell us about this Bernie Sanders news you got, man.
Oh man, my dude is just winning. Like y'all can't cheat him this year. Y'all can't do it this time. He winning out here.
Is Bernie is he a Democrat or Republican?
What is it?
He a Democratic socialist.
Okay.
He's a Democratic socialist.
He marched with Martin Luther King.
Did he?
Yeah.
Like everything that will make the country better is what he's been trying to do for 40 years. But they've only shown him on C-SPAN, so we didn't know about it.
How old is this
Here's my thing
motherfucker?
about Bernie Sanders.
He look like he about ready to hit that pine box shit.
Well, but you know what though, and that right there is what's killing Bernie.
That
That's the only
motherfucker
Fact.
is not young.
But here, let me tell you something though. The thing I like about Bernie, I'm not knocking any other candidates. I'm not even saying he can fix everything you said he can fix. But what I do like about Bernie Sanders is he focuses on low income, middle class folks. And that's me. That's you know, he's in my best interest. Not because I'm black, not because of, you know, my gender, but because low income to middle class folks.
Right.
That's hey, I fit that demographic. Of course I want to fuck with somebody that does that. You know, and I'm sure there's other candidates on both sides.
Ideas for him. Like actually got progressive shit, and like you said, like not knocking all of them. Fuck Mike Bloomberg, but not knocking all of them.
Off the muscle. that's another thing. Like, you ain't gotta sneak it in there. Fuck Mike Bloomberg, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you need to know why we feel that way, do your research. You know, don't just take our word for it, but just go do your research on just some of the ideologies that some of these people really have, who they really are.
Right.
You know, just as recently as 5 years ago, you know, still advocating for a stop and frisk law that basically says, you know, anybody that's a minority, black and brown, you feel me?
Stop them,
throw them against the wall, jangle their pockets, you know what I'm saying? Shake down, shit.
They got a lot of old clips of him coming out. They got
and another thing, they think everybody black sell dope. Everybody black.
That's what I'm saying. So that automatically puts us in a situation
that pushes that stereotype.
And that's Mike Bloomberg, for all y'all that really don't just know.
I just don't get it. When we were slaves, we was alright. But then they freed us. They come up with the Jim Crow law. Now they don't want to fuck with us. Now that we free, they build jails. You know what I'm saying? So shit be crazy, man. It's like crazy. We been fighting for freedom, and it's 2020. We still fighting for freedom. So
400 years.
Shit's fucked up for us black folks.
They tried to say the results of Iowa was thrown off or whatever.
I remember me and Josh covered that on episode 2.
They tried to pull some Florida recounts. They tried to give it to Pete Buttigieg or whatever, Pete the mayor.
Yeah. You know he had 0% black votes.
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't know there was any black people in Iowa anyway. So I mean that's accurate.
You're definitely not gonna get them like
right. Go ahead though.
But they tried to give it to him, but they said that Pete and Bernie were tied.
Right.
So then they go over to
Buttigieg, right?
Buttigieg, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then they go over. They went to New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Bernie won there.
Right.
And then they just went to Nevada yesterday.
Right.
He won there.
Right.
So now next week they're going to South Carolina, and they trying to say that Bernie doesn't have good support in color. I don't like to say minorities.
Right. Because
But
see, and that's what's crazy, y'all. Why wouldn't you support as a minority or a person of color? You know, I hear people say, "Well, he doesn't support reparations." So fucking what? You know what I mean?
Like, name another one that is.
Right.
Like, name any other one.
Yeah. Obama didn't do nothing.
All the ones we've been voting for. Clinton didn't talk about no reparations.
Right.
Like, why is that the breaking point for Bernie? Like, out of here.
But when we get out politics, I want to ask y'all a question. Like, who do y'all think is the top 5 of Colombia? with
The
rap
top 5 of Columbia. I'm not answering that one.
You got to answer, Paco.
No, I don't. I'm not doing the top.
If it hurt they feeling, I just want to know. I just want to know who y'all think the top 5. Y'all can chime in. Who the top 5 artists in Columbia?
Currently or all time?
I say from currently.
Currently.
See, I don't know all the artists anymore. 'Cause I feel like
let's try to build Columbia. So let's see. We can either put the top 5 or the top 10.
See, I can't.
Let's go 10.
No, we're not doing 10.
Okay, well let's go 5 then. Give me your top 5 out of.
But the thing is, I can't do top 5. You know why?
Why?
Because there was people that excelled in different areas. Like we haven't.
Give it to 'em.
Hold on, just a second. You want my answer? I got you. So here's the thing. As far as a complete package in Columbia, I don't feel like we've had a complete package yet because some of the rappers were better hustlers than they were rappers. Some of the rappers were better rappers than they were. We got a lot of niggas that can spit that's sitting at the house playing PlayStation. You know what I mean? They don't know how to get it off. Yeah. So like I can't use Columbia and say who's the you know, I know a lot of white boys that can burn up a lot of these niggas out here rapping in Columbia.
They get in it too.
You know what I mean? Like I can't do that.
We wants to know when y'all chiming in, y'all tell us, y'all let us know.
Are we including groups? Are we including groups?
Well, we can include groups, but they have to be as a whole. You know what I'm saying? If you say a group, that's that group.
You can't say a label. You got to say a group.
Okay,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So
but
who you think the top 5 in Columbia?
Who, me or you talking about Birdie?
We gonna start with Paco.
Me, like I gave you my answer on that. We ain't had a solid, just a complete.
You can't give me 5 artists out of Columbia that you feel like that.
Well,
you could. If you had a big payday, I could put money behind and build these guys.
Right. So let me tell you.
You done work with more guys than anybody in there.
I know, and that's why
you done seen the talent.
That's why I can't do that. I've got a list of people I fuck with.
You're not gonna hurt my feelings or nobody's feelings.
This is for his business. He can't do it for
I can't do that for a business.
It might hurt his business.
Now you want me to name some niggas?
If a nigga feel like they not in the top 5 category and they feelings get hurt, well then they need to go back and do some more homework.
But here's the thing, though.
Rewrite their music.
Here's the thing, though.
You feel me, though, B?
I got people that like okay, number one, like Brad Cooper, B. Cooper.
Okay.
Christian artist.
Okay.
He can rap most people under the bridge.
Just depends on what we going off. Are we going off?
He's a Christian artist.
Just bars or what's the
No, I mean he can freestyle.
However you want.
I want to judge off of.
If you say I'm gonna go get, if you gotta pick 5 people out of Columbia to go on your CD,
right? That's what
who
I'm
you
saying,
gonna go get?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna put 5 on my CD.
Yeah.
Based, I can do that. 5 on my CD.
Come on.
I'm putting Tone on my CD.
Tone rap.
I'm putting Birdie on there.
Very good.
Because I'm gonna tell you why I'm putting Birdie on there. Because Birdie is gonna support the track like it's his own track.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Absolutely.
He's got talent and he's gonna support that track. I'm gonna go dig up Hemi. Wherever he hiding.
You know he be driving bus and shit.
Hey, we're gonna shoot the video on the fucking bus then. Hemi gonna be on that motherfucker. I've gotta put Brad on the track, even if it's a good, because y'all don't know Brad freestyle. I sat with Brad one time and he freestyled for a whole hour.
Yeah.
And it sounded good.
Yeah.
No stumble. You know what I'm saying? But see, you restricted me to 5 people, man.
That's why I said 10. You didn't want to do 10.
I didn't want to do 10.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't want to do 10.
You know, I would say I would give y'all one, and that's Trez Wiz. Trez Wiz a rapping motherfucker. Young Trey. So if you listen, you better put out a CD. So
that ain't gonna
now look.
Trez Wiz a rapping motherfucker.
No, Trez Wiz is a rapping.
And I got my homeboy AC Chesley.
What
a
up,
rapping motherfucker.
My guy, Matt Washington.
You know what I'm saying?
I see you, love.
Like you said, I give him it.
Right.
I give baby him in there. Knowledge.
Knowledge is good.
Rapper.
Knowledge is a good choice too.
He's a good rapper.
You want to hear something about Knowledge though? Has never dropped a solo project.
Yeah.
I
give Knowledge his prop. Let me see. Of course, me, but I can't put me in there.
But you know what though?
But I give it to my man Bird because Bird,
Definitely on my list.
he definitely. When he drop a song, he put in work. So I have to give it Bird. He don't slouch on not one song. I don't care what kind of beat you give him, he gonna come through.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna put my juice on there.
I'll say that's my top 5 right there. If I had to go get some people out of Colombia to rap, and that's what I get.
All right, let me do.
Definitely Tread Wig.
Treason for sure.
And I'm gonna have to make that nigga rap, but
Yeah, and that's what my mind frame is.
I'm gonna have to make him rap. I'm gonna take that motherfucker to North Dakota and tell him I ain't taking you home till you pick them 16.
A lot of the cats, man, like Knowledge, he's not rapping right now, really. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't. When I'm thinking,
all time, yeah.
But you
if
know
I'm-
it take everybody to spark. See, like this,
Really?
this
I'm
interview
saying.
right here might spark niggas.
Right.
It
Hold
just
on now.
take a little spark
it
to
take-
make a fight.
All right, everybody hold
You know
on.
what I'm saying?
My 5.
Look, wait, I got one more. Y'all only named 4, nigga. The last nigga I'm putting on the track out of Colombia is Max Sippy, cause he brings
Max
energy
Sippy,
to the
he's straight.
track.
He got
Like,
energy.
Energy.
Got good energy. Yep.
I'm going all time on mine.
Go ahead.
All right, me first. All right.
I know you hard. But we can't include you.
Can't include
Well,
me?
this is your album, and you're gonna get 5 people
Oh, bruh. Oh,
that
I'm
you
hard.
feel like
Okay,
that you
bet.
gonna put on
Alright,
your
now it's
CD
gotta
that
be
feel
like-
like
I got
that can sell you, help you, that can make
got
good
it.
songs.
I got it. All right, so I'm going Bird and Lil Hot.
Shout out my brother Hot.
I forgot about how.
Off
Bro,
the
y'all,
muscle.
I forgot about Hot.
bro. What's the name of
I
that?
did some art for. I did some cover art for Hot.
Street Sense, ESPN.
Yes, bro.
Act like they don't know.
Bro, that's
The
bro.
boss man, baby. Shout out my guy.
Bird, Lil Hot. I gotta go Baller Mac.
Mac
muscle.
straight.
Mac,
See,
cause he got that tone like to where he can like he has a presence on the song that's different.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go Mac. Then I'm gonna go straight, and then
Go to straight.
yeah, I'm gonna go straight, and then I fuck with Lil Blazing, the new chick that's out.
That's Willie LaGale. What's her name?
Yeah,
She from
yeah.
Nashville, though.
Blazing.
She from Nashville.
Man, she
hot. She from the Ville, though.
she from the
Oh,
Ville.
okay.
You gotta
Yeah.
take her off the
Gotta
list.
check out
Alright.
this.
Got one more.
We doing this for our town. This for Columbia. Now, if I say the top 5 in Nashville, I already got my top 5 lined up for Nashville. City
I'm
Paper
going
be
China
number
Dog
1.
I'm going with China Dog.
China
That's
Dog.
a good line. That's a good line.
Queen.
Yeah.
Shout out China.
China's a good
That's a
choice
good
too.
line.
China.
You know what?
That's
though?
a hit right there on my little list,
You know
bro.
what? Like Smokey, to me, when I look at Smokey,
That's your number 5. Smoke.
No, my number
your pick
5
5.
was who did I say was the 5th one? I don't forget already.
Damn.
Max Sippy.
Yeah, Max Sippy. Max
Yeah.
Sippy got
But
energy.
look,
Got that good energy.
Smokey is like, to me, I feel like he's almost like the Warren G of Columbia. Like he can drop, he got some high hooks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know that's the way I feel. Like I would want him in there as a hook man
Right.
on my track. You know what I'm saying? Like that hook he did for you and
Yeah.
Paper, that was hot.
And you know, me and Smoke got a whole CD done.
Yeah, y'all was putting
Sitting
some
in the
work
studio.
for
We
a
got
while. What
me and him
happened to
got a whole to this. I just didn't put it out.
Yeah.
Because
Baller got
I
a lot
wasn't
of
ready.
unreleased stuff,
Me and Baller got some CDs we unreleased.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I didn't put it out because I feel like Smoke got the energy, but I feel like sometimes we ain't clicking on the same cylinders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to put a CD out. Like if me and Bird put a CD out, we gonna have to be on the same page.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to take his idea, he got to take mine.
Right.
And if he sees something wrong with my idea, tell me. Don't let me just put this shit out and don't tell me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you be like, look, take shit out and put don't do it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
just don't let me get away with anything.
Right,
you know what
right,
I'm saying?
right. If
So,
it don't sound good,
yeah,
let me know.
you know what I'm saying?
You're
Cause
honest people.
that's when I know a nigga fucking with my music cause he got enough confidence and
wanna
courage
see
to
you better.
tell me,
Right.
no, don't
That
do
don't
it that
sound
way,
good.
do it this way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Let's play
For
the
me.
Oh, my bad. We ain't do your list. My bad.
I
go ahead, go
need
ahead.
to do my list, but
Yeah, you
you
do.
know, I
Go
do
ahead.
though. You know, I guess without excluding myself, of course, because this is my project. I guess with the 5 artists from the town that I know. It depends on, like I said, what I'm trying to base it off of. Because if I'm basing it off of, if I'm trying to push a certain song for a certain reason, it's certain people that I might reach out to, regardless of how well they rap or whatever, just by way of how they might promote the song.
Right.
Like y'all, said that I'm gonna promote it. I'm looking for that type of shit in people. But as far as just, I judge off of pure artistry and pure people I look at that's gonna challenge me to really bring that thunder when it come to bar for bar.
Right.
Yeah, because the better the guy is in there rapping, he gonna make you step your game up.
Exactly. So
You know
for
what I'm
me,
saying?
one of the main ones that has always challenged me is Duke the Don.
Oh yeah, dude.
Don, he rapping.
Duke
he
the Don
rapping,
is
he
a rapping ass dude.
Right.
And I gotta tip my hat off to him. And we got an unreleased song or 3 that's gonna be coming on some future
So he's
projects.
still recording and stuff.
Hell yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
And I'm one of the ones that can get him to record.
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? People
You're
really
right
don't know
though. You're
about.
absolutely right. That's a name I hadn't heard in a
But
while.
Duke is the Scottie Pippen of this shit around here, cause he's a Mr. All can do like smoke. You know what I'm saying? He can do all of that type of shit with his voice and all that. So I fuck with him. Baby him, man, I'm in agreement with him. He's
Baby
always
Him,
been on my top list of everything. Mr.
Yeah.
Do all.
Baby Him.
Him ain't gonna make a hit.
Right.
One way or the other, him ain't gonna make a hit. Off the muscle, I gotta say, and it's a wild card for a lot of y'all, but Beasley Business. Beasley from out
Yeah.
south. My guy,
I
oh
think
boy,
I've heard
Beasley
him
the
rap.
Business.
Yeah.
And if you hadn't heard him, you
I
can
think
look
I
up
think I
Prolific
heard him.
Music Group, Reverb Nation,
Yeah,
Murder
I
Crack,
heard him.
I Whips, Pussy, whatever goddamn other track, man. She got me standing at attention. I'm loaded.
Yeah.
I'm gigolo.
Right.
Hey man, Beasley the Business is the most unique voice around here, and if I put
Right.
any of his music on, you're gonna be able to distinguish him from any other artist in Columbia,
Right.
guaranteed. Beasley is that different in terms of his voice pattern, delivery, bars, everything. Oh, I got to champion my guy. That's what 3.
Yeah.
Can I jump in real quick?
Yeah.
Now, for an artist that, he said he sounds the most different, he's got the most unique sound.
Yes.
If you want a guy who can rap like anybody, Mr. King Gangsta Jones himself, Perv, y'all.
Oh, Perv rapping motherfucker.
Yeah, that's
Perfect,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like,
let me finish my list.
Yes, okay. I'm just saying he's the if you need a any sound, like I want this verse to sound like Ludacris.
Perv is actually, which I'm gonna
Go ahead,
Perv
keep
ain't
going.
in my top 5, but he was gonna be my 6th man.
Yes, go ahead. Keep going.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
say that. I'm gonna go with what's that 3?
Yeah.
My 4, I gotta go with the young guy Grimy.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
this
I forgot about OG Grammy.
this young guy,
OG Grammy come a long way. I remember when he wasn't rapping. So
yes sir.
he would ask me, "Love, let's go to the studio. Let's go to the studio." But everybody, hey, you wouldn't believe everybody in the world done asked me to go to the studio. So you have to take them 2 steps before I can get you in the studio, because I don't know if you rapping and want to get in that bullshit. But
Right.
when I heard Grammy rapping, he can rap. He
Yeah.
doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to Grammy. He stepped
Now-
in and took off.
Now, my list ain't no damn way I'm gonna be able to have just 5.
Oh,
I would
we
have to
just
have.
need 5.
I would have to
We
have
just
5
need
songs
5.
and put 2 of people, because
Right.
it's so much talent, and I don't
It
work
is.
with a lot of these people, man.
Right.
And then that's off the meat rack. Like I don't work with damn near everybody other than my guy here to the right, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna add him on the list.
We've done a
because
ton
this,
of work
this
together.
guy right here though,
Well, I appreciate it.
Love, for one, I will, second that in a lot of instances, he the king at what he do when it came to transcending the music and the culture around here when it come to music. I'm one of the ones that's carried the torch. But for guys like Baller, I'll tell you, a lot of people that look at Baller like, he's one of one of Baller's big homies, like
Right.
sort of kind of like type shit. So, and Perv, you know what I'm saying? And I hate to leave off Gold there. I hate to leave off Paper Chase even. You know, it's a lot.
Right. And that's why I didn't want. I was like, man, I'm looking.
Well, I said 10. I said 10.
And my brothers
but y'all you didn't want to do 10.
I didn't want to do 10.
Keep it simple with the 5. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, cause it's a few more that, like I said, I left off Gold and Chase and me and Chase actually got a song. You know, we got some records in the studio now.
Time Bomb and Nino, you know what I'm saying? Them guys, Hustle Fam. I got to shout out Time Bomb too, cause he is one of them wild cards also, man.
And we had
go ahead.
The little nigga from BAC, they were doing their thing. You know, we had a
Tone.
Tone. I picked Tones on my.
We had a little mix up at first, but. Them some young niggas, so them my young niggas.
Man, young niggas no more. Hell, it's a whole other group of young
they
niggas
still
now.
younger than me. So you know you gotta get a young niggas they props. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I must say this: when it come to just if there was a Mount Rushmore of Columbia, the two guys that would be on it for damn sure is sitting right here, and I don't care about who the hardest.
Right.
My stamp is approved.
Right.
So you can be the judge of how hard I am and how much I this or that. Same goes for love. But if you talking about a Mount Rushmore of Columbia music, you ain't leaving Birdie off of it.
Right.
And here's the thing too, like it depends on the track you're trying to make. Like if I'm trying to make something different, trying to make something like, when I say different, I mean on like a different sound and stuff. I'm gonna go with Deezy. Deezy's got a ton of.
Do I know
Deezy Marquis, shout
out to the boy. Yo, you looking for something unique? He gonna give me.
Yes, Deezy. Me and Deezy shot a video. Look, let me get this out here. We shot a video one day. He was like, I just want something different. And I had just met some furries, the people that dress up in the furries outfit, and I was like, how about we shoot a video where you do a pickup basketball game with these furries? And like we went out and shot this shit.
That wasn't the one y'all shot up at the courthouse where they had the outfit on, the button, the suit on.
That was the one before that.
I like that video.
Yeah, so like
it was different.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I'm
different.
saying? I think they had a costume on or something like that. So.
They had the full, like what you see the mascots wear. They were them people, and we got 3 of them to go out in 90-degree weather.
Yes.
And from head to toe and play a pickup game down the riverside with some cats that was down there.
That's the music thing. You got to be different. Everybody can sell dope. Everybody can rap about dope. Rap about something. Rap about that mean when you were just eating bread and cream of wheat.
Exactly.
We want to hear your struggle.
Shout out Michael Fresh.
Everybody's
Michael
not
Fresh.
rich. Michael Fresh come out with that Zooted.
That was one of my
inspirations. Had a hit
my
record.
guy Fresh, man.
But see, the thing I say about us in Columbia, we can have a hell of a song, but we don't know what to take it to get our recognition.
That's where we are today, people. We on the beat. Thus, how I'm even here. I'm on this RT business, man. I'm on the business now. That's what this is about, racetrack business. We get into the business first, and it's a marathon, not a race.
But
the world is our racetrack, man. And we get to the business.
Structure before the song start. Take us through that a little bit.
Most
tell us about your
restructuring everything, man.
Well, when did you realize that the
like,
restructure was going
to be honest, I found out that I needed to restructure everything that I was doing once the situation with my daughter didn't go through like I wanted it to. And the reason I said it didn't go through, and if you don't know who my daughter is, it's Minnie Maya, and she could, in her own right, she had top artist in the town.
I don't know how I forgot about your daughter, man. I'm so sorry.
But that's because
she I could put her as the queen, because when I say the king and queen, like, numbers don't lie.
Exactly.
Minnie Maya got more numbers than any motherfucker around here.
Yep, that's true.
I would tat her with
that's the video we should have added.
So
shout out my baby Minnie Maya.
So when you putting up numbers, that's when the king and that's when I call you the king or the queen. At one time, did nobody have more numbers than me, so I ain't put out a CD recently to see how many numbers I can get. But this back 20 years ago, YouTube Grand Time hit 10,000 views. I'm telling my girl, I'm like, I don't know 10,000 people.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? It's kind of scary. You walk in the store, that's love. What's up, love? Like, you gotta be cool, motherfucker, but I don't know you, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
don't
saying?
like that shit at all.
You
I
know
don't
what
like
I'm
that
saying?
shit
So
at all.
I can imagine having a million followers and everybody think they know you, shit.
Shout out my dude, I don't mean to cut y'all, but shout out my dude Toon B2, because back when he had that going on, I did actually hit 150,000 views on my pajama party video off a song that me and Baby Hemi done.
That put you in the king category.
Exactly.
You know
why I
what
said
I'm
on that
saying?
Mount Rushmore type of shit. I don't care to debate with no other rappers in terms of if I'm harder than you or not. If you talking about just the work that's been put in, man, hey, I done had to follow the blueprint of this man sitting next to me. That's why he here again. Like I said, like, you know, it's sort of kind of like a carrying of the passing the torch type of moment, like nigga, and he's still active. So,
I ain't gonna
being in all of.
I ain't gonna never stop. If a person waiting on me saying love too old to listen. At first, I was doing music because, you know, I wanted to make all this money. I made money out of music, but now I'm doing it because it's got passion in me. The money coming in regardless. Now it's a passion thing. Right. So you hear my music now, it's gonna be totally different because it's passion. Right. The money is very important. But passion, but like you said, but back then we was paying to go to the studio, and I made enough money to buy me a studio. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now shit's free. I pay Pac to do my videos and shit, but now it don't cost us nothing.
How many videos have we done? We got what, 3?
I got about 2 or 3, which I'm slacking.
Is he who done the DVD?
Yeah.
Paco done the.
He done the beat to the beat.
I filmed some of it.
You filmed. So I had Smoke, and you working on it.
Who edited?
What's up?
There you go. Speaking of,
what's up, black man?
Juke Lee just entered the building. Shout out, Mike.
How you doing, boss?
God bless you.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Yeah.
I ain't got no phone case still here.
Yeah, I've been telling
No phone case.
Still ain't got no phone case.
Just slide all that out your way, man.
That'd be your mic.
Sunflower seed.
We got Jupiter Murphy with us.
What up, though?
Yeah.
Make sure you're talking to the mic, bro. Thank you for joining us.
What I was.
Yeah. So how did you have to restructure though, real quick?
Yeah. Shout out my guy just walked in.
Let him tell the story.
I done heard about this man, but I ain't never worked with him. So, you know, I know he stay busy and I ain't trying to, you know.
Hey, Bird, go ahead.
I been seeing you, bro. You keep doing your thing, man.
Got it good.
You know what I'm saying? We really got to break each other up, man, because a person here is, I ain't working with that nigga. I don't know that nigga. You ain't got to know a person to do something with him, man. That might be your way to get where you need to be. Sure. Because his fans probably don't know nothing about me, and they might buy my records. My fans might not know nothing about him, and they might be like, "Damn, that nigga hard." So we got to stick together, man. That's the only way this shit gonna work.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Birdie, go into your story though.
For me, it's like I said, restructuring everything and understanding. I see somebody on here talking about masters. Yeah, that's what I'm on now. Making sure that I'm the one I'm the publishing. You know what I'm saying? And making sure that the business end of things is getting handled the correct way. Yeah. You know, I done been in situations where I wasn't the one handling my business.
But
you know,
tell them make sure they get their ass capped. They got to own your publishing.
Off the muscle. Make sure you got. It's a lot.
When I signed up, it was free.
It's a lot.
Now they want $50 to do your publishing, ass cap, but you own your music, man. So can't nobody take shit.
You got industry at all. Make sure you do all your homework. If you don't do your homework, you ain't taking yourself seriously. Ain't nobody else.
You gotta have your publishing, your ISRC codes, all of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That I've been introduced to. You know, it really done changed my whole outlook on everything. So I'm starting from the ground up, building a new situation. You know what I mean? It's RTB, racetrack business. You know what I'm saying? I got my partner RT Jew, who ain't here with me, but he by way of Alabama, Ozark to be exact. Shout out Ozark. That's where the actual racetrack originated from. You know what I'm saying?
You said OC Jew?
RT Jew.
Man, that's probably one of the best rappers I ever had the pleasure of working with.
And he ain't from Columbia, so I couldn't add him onto this list of things we doing. But that's the one that I'm currently in my situation with, as far as the new video, No Talking, is out now on YouTube on RTB Official, and that's Racetrack Business. So
let's go ahead and roll into that.
Yeah, let's actually let's check that out actually, so people know what I'm on. No Talking.
Then when we come back, we're gonna add Jubilee his top 5 of Columbia.
Oh, there we go.
We're gonna see who
I heard you. I was like, man, that's a question.
Top 5 of Columbia.
I'm like, man, should I ask this question?
If your name don't come up, that don't mean we don't fuck with you.
Exactly.
We just want to know if I'm gonna break the bank and go find somebody in Columbia to put on my CD, you know, I done had Fiend, Mr. Womp Womp, you know, Cream, done got a skit from Yo Gotti. Goddamn, I was gonna get Boosie, but I run out of money. But you know what I'm saying? But we talking about Columbia. Who we gonna get on that album?
Introduce this video,
We come back after this video.
So right now we gonna get into the new video, the premiere of the Racetrack Gang, RT Birdie, RT Jew. No talking, all action, baby. Off the official EP dropping soon. Track Life. It's RT the business. No talking, baby. All action. All 2020, all clarity, baby. Jew. Stand on that.
Mighty shit, nigga.
Yeah.
No time for the talk. Bitch, I came up off a guard and I bought with the red like I'm hard. So I'm in the round. Only aim at the target. I up and shoot a retarded. And I'm a spark. Y'all nigga Jibby record. I made the headline of stars. Mad right now. I had to toss my tours. Multiple shots were reported. Dope running in my force. I should make me some retros. My plug and dimmer like Mellow. He send them in vacuums. I pay a junkie to ground. Then I stuff him in some gallons. Need to hire me a guard. Cause I can control the traffic. Like damn, I be trapped. Plug can't trust the bank. So I got the rest in the match. I was on the road taking the risk. Never learned how to work my wrist. Never learned how to cook a brick. But drop it on me, I can sell it quick. Who you plug, that's irrelevant. Incarcerated, I ain't telling shit. Been in the corners trying to make a flip. Black ice just to block the scent. Hey, niggas walk around, spread a few hundred like that. That's some money, spend that on the money. Niggas say they be pushing that work, but ain't pushing no work, cause they still serving junkie. Big dog, I be serving the plug. Trap jumping like the first and the third. Matter of fact, today just the 8. Speaking of that, bro, pull me an 8. Ride around the city with the Glock cop. Niggas police and got the block hot. Major bitch house, the new trap spot. Cut my phone out when I'm sold out. Fuck diamonds, I'm rocking gold mouth. Niggas talking just like some whole knot. If I come up, give them swole mouth. Nigga, I ain't got no time for the talk. Bitch, I came up off a guard and I bought with the red like I'm hard. So many round, only aim at the target. I open and shoot a retarded. And I'm a sparky. Y'all niggas Jibby record. I made the headline of store. Mad right now, I had to toss my tours. Multiple shots is reported. Don't running in my force. I should make me some retros. My plug from dimmer like Mellow. He send him in vacuum. I pay a junkie to ground. Then I stuff him in some gallon. Need to hire me a guard, cause I can control the traffic. Like damn, I be trapped. Plug can't trust the bank, so I got the rest in the match.
And I got it off all hustle. No luck, a lot of hardship, so I hardened up. Playing with them rockets, landed on them court dockets. I had to smarten up. You don't like it, don't pardon us. But fuck everybody in my squad up. Cause they hated hard when I was coming up. So I came hard, I ran up 80+. I'm Black Mamba clutch. I set it off in my mama cut. Cause them boys be winning the shot. Play pussy, get fucked. All that click hopping shit sus. Running around broke, playing tough. Gon' crash out by that little slut. Shit bout to bubble like when I'm in the guts. Who really sick is us? Can't stomach this shit, got him throwing up. Ain't really about what he throwing up. Get him a noose and go hang it up. In the fast lane, ain't slowing up. With the D, it's Bruce bowing up. Snakes in the yard, better mow it up. Keep your circle small, build your homies up. Right off of Willow and Beach. Seen my first 10 G's. Thuggin' on Sycamore Street with Lil E. Seen our first real beef. High point 380, first throwaway piece. It jam, just squeeze, recock and release. What's understood's understood. Keep it 19.
I ain't got no time for the talk. Bitch, I came up off a guard and I bought with the red like I'm hard. So many round, only aim at the target. I up and shoot a retarded. And I'm a sparky. Y'all niggas Jibby record. I made the headline of store. Mad right now, I had to toss my tours. Multiple shots is reported. Don't running in my force. I should make me some retros. My plug from dimmer like Mellow. He send him in vacuum. I pay a junkie to ground. Then I stuff him in some gallon. Need to hire me a guard, cause I can control the traffic. Damn, I be trapped. Plug can't trust the bank, so I got the rest in the mattress.
Track life.
RTB, there was.
Yeah. And that's the move, man.
So which number video is that one?
This is
you done like 4.
Yeah, this is the first of several that's set to release. We done shot
Nice video. Shout out to my nigga Bird.
Jubilee.
Oh, you killed it.
And shot fresh. Shout out
Fresh.
my guy JT, man.
For
You
sure.
know what I mean? His thing, his plug on there. I must champion him.
And like I say, numbers don't lie.
to be
That
here.
motherfucker hit 6,000 or something already, ain't it?
Yeah, that was the preview actually.
You know what
The
I'm
preview
saying?
was about 6,000 or so in just a few
support
weeks.
is real.
So thank you to all the supporters and everything. This staying in tune with the move and everything, man. And
So the that being the first video, you got a whole rollout. Y'all got an album coming?
yes, we got an EP coming, extended play. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna consist of 7 tracks, and we getting 7 videos together, and we're gonna roll them out accordingly. Got a nice little promotion plan behind him and everything. This man sitting behind me here
For
is
sure.
a big part of all of that is going on. Helping bring that vision together. Jubilee, he been doing this thing around here for some years now, and he stamped, you know, and I must
Yeah,
champion him
he
too.
talented.
Because he is
Hey, I appreciate that. I don't even know how to respond to like that.
man,
but hey, that's
even
a blessing.
surprised
Dog,
me
for real.
on, you know, the work ethic and just working with him.
I just
like,
hate I ain't
live
worked with him
in
yet,
work.
but it's
Yeah,
coming
a
though.
must.
For
It's a
sure,
must.
for sure.
It's coming. Just give me time. I had to get my health back first.
Can you release the name of the album? Or you,
Yeah, the album, the EP is called Track Life, and that's with the spelling LYFE on the acronym Life, which is acronym for Love You Forever. Right now we in a stage and in a time where, you know, the whole message behind what we presenting, of course, is championing yourself, you know what I'm saying, and understanding that you gotta fix self first. So the Love You Forever ain't saying I'm loving you, but looking in the mirror. Love you, champion you, build you up, make sure that you is going the hardest at whatever you doing, so that when your cup is full, it runneth over into everybody else that's around you. You know what I mean? But that should be everybody's mentality. So the track life mentality and the racetrack business, you know what I'm saying, is solely based on uplifting yourself and understanding the importance of finding your spiritual connection with your inner self, so that you get the most out of yourself. And it ain't about being selfish, but selfless. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
at the end of the day, that's what this RTB movement and situation is all about. And it's connecting two opposite ends of the spectrum, in that me and my partner RT Jew, you know what I'm saying, we polar opposites, but a battery don't work without a positive and a negative.
sure.
That's one thing you gotta understand, it balance. You know what I'm saying? And again, that's what this track life, this whole meaning behind this project is about. And the first single, No Talking, is again just it's saying no. Whatever you finna do, ain't no reason to talk about it, ain't no reason to discuss it. It's time to get to work. It's time to get to the business.
And this
no talking.
now that you said that, that's why I just quit talking. I ain't even said nothing about the CD I got coming out. Like, ain't no sense in talking about it.
For sure.
Band done gave me the beats. You can lead you to the water. You can't make it drink.
Can't make 'em drink.
I can sit in here and talk to him blue in the face. I gotta see that coming. But it don't make no sense.
time to put
I'm
the
trying to have this CD out by in April. I'm actually gonna have 2 out. So I'm working my ass off to have this shit mixed, mastered, screaming in your ear. Listen to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So right now I might go to Street Orchard, cause Band told me he don't record. He just doing other shit for his other guys now. But he still got his team with Street Orchard. It's the same sound. But I was trying to find somebody in Columbia. So if somebody in Columbia that can really record some music and really sound good, hit me up, man. Hit me up, man. Don't be like, nah, that love I ain't fucking with it, because I'm gonna get the shit done anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put some money in your pocket. So hit me. I ain't got a bunch of money, but I'm gonna pay you though, man. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. G Sound.
G-Sound.
Jordan Sandifer is gonna be the
I think he's always been able to give you a good track, like forever.
That's what I want.
He been doing it since when? Since like 10th
No,
grade?
I don't want it
and the
sound
boy don't
distorted.
He don't, literally.
You know what I'm saying?
He
I
don't
want it
sleep.
sound good.
I don't know when
sleep.
he sleep. Like,
He don't
so
sleep.
that's definitely somebody you need to
Because
talk to.
I actually had to take one of my CDs after it was recorded by a certain person. I had to take it to Nashville down on Music Row and let them clean it up and master the copy that's been mastered. You know, they got some hell of a shit up there. So they mastered it and made it sound good, because I want my CD, just how we talking in here, I want you to be able to hear that shit.
Right.
I don't want you to just hear that bass. Every time the bass hit, you can't hear a word I'm saying. I want just how we talking. I want my shit up there. My vocal sounding crispy,
I want to pick
clear,
what you was talking
and everything.
about with the love you forever though. Because I was talking with Paco a couple of days ago, and the term that he used was he like wrap yourself in yourself. Yeah. He was talking to me about it. He was giving me some.
That's dope. I like that.
Shout out to the guru Paco, man. They be sleeping on that wisdom, man.
I don't.
I've been fucking with Paco.
Mr. Miyagi.
Man, real talk, man. You need a radiator,
yourself.
you need a camera, whatever you need.
Wrap yourself in yourself.
He the only one. Paco come to the goddamn trap. Up to the unks, and it was nasty in the motherfucker in there. And we got it done up my uncle house when I was sitting on the floor. I hate to sit on that goddamn floor. It might get bit by a snake, a possum, and a spider at the same time.
And he gonna make a friend when he
you know what I'm saying?
At the cemetery with your boy. You remember the time we was at the cemetery? Like, 8 o'clock at night.
I went to the cemetery at night with you.
Shit, look though, we was on top. We was on top of the motherfucking. We was on top of the city hall.
It was a client.
Shit, we was on top of City Hall.
Paco down
and we done got away with a lot of shit because we, you supposed to have a permit to do them videos.
Right. So we went up there on top of City Hall.
We went up there,
I be talking to the cops roll up. I speak their language. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
for sure.
I am.
He black boy white. You know what I'm saying? He black boy white. So he black with the white boy swag. You know what I'm saying?
The Shut Up and Ink competition, tattoo competition.
That'll be a hell of a CD for you, black boy white.
So we were doing the Shut Up and Ink competition last year, right? It's November. It's cold outside and everything. I'm standing outside. And I'm just loving the fact that it got off the grind. It's going good with success and everything.
Yeah,
so I'm standing outside at this point. I got a bottle of champagne in my hand, and it's the who was singing? I think Short and Low. We had some music going and everything. I'm outside. I'm swaying side to side. I'm in the moment. Man, I opened my eyes up. Police and pulled up, and like so, it's just their headlights dead on me. So I put the bottle behind my back. Somebody coming, they grab it and everything. I'm like, oh my god. So they get out the car, they get to walking and everything. First thing I do, I'm like, where's Paco? It's like, cause I can't talk to these niggas.
Right.
Man, I go around the building because I'm trying to get away from them. I make my way back around the other side. They was like, hey, yo, have you talked to the cops yet? No. Oh, they're great. They're awesome. I'll get to walking like, fuck that. I see Paco, he's like, hey, yo, I made friends with them. You need to come talk to these guys.
Yeah. They want to do a podcast. Yeah, they would be like, yeah, they've got.
I think that'd be a cool.
I'm
concept. That'd be a
glad
great
you
talk
got on this
for real.
podcast shit though, cause I wanted to start one. I didn't know where to start, but now that you got it, shit, I'm gonna be right here getting on your nerves.
The cops.
You want to see how many people that's gonna try to do this.
Look, the cops they don't have a podcast. They have an Instagram where they do comedy shit. And it's got like 120,000 followers.
That's crazy.
Cops around here?
Well, the cops are
yes.
That's it here?
Yeah, no, they're from here. They're still sheriff's department, I think.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. They got more followers than we got.
Well, I guess everybody wants to see what the police doing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody feel like they can be want to be two steps up on the cops. So everybody gonna tune in and see what they got going on, man.
That's crazy. I'm about to say the cop thing, man.
Okay, what I was trying to explain to him is I was like, you jump into things and you get super involved in these things that really have a negative output.
Right.
I was like, if you could turn that drive you have into a way of wrapping that dedication up into yourself, putting that drive into yourself, can you imagine the output you would have that you put into, you know what I mean? Whatever it may be. Yeah, bitches, chasing bitches. you done wrapped all that energy up into chasing bitches, but if you could wrap that energy into yourself, because all of us here know, and if you don't know, you should know, like, with people that just chasing bitches, like, if you're successful and the success is just, exuding out of you, bitches are gonna come anyway.
So your cup runneth over.
Bitches gonna come.
Yeah,
I concur.
It was exactly like
bitches gonna come.
That mind process and that mindset, like when he said it to me, I was like, damn, I ain't never think about it like that. Like, admittedly, because I understand I'm still growing and learning.
Right.
So even if I have a lot of energy and I can do multiple things at one time, is it necessary? Do you have to?
Right, and the Bible talks about that. It's a time for, I don't know the scripture, but you probably know it. It's a time for everything. You know, it's the time to talk, a time to save, a time to spend, a time to, you know what I'm saying?
In Ephesians, I forget the chapter and verse.
I think, but I mean, I feel that though. You got to know when to, you know, play certain cards at the deck. You know, what I'm saying?
And that's what I did. Like with this not this year, but 2019, I was like, I'm really not gonna push to do any more for hire work. I was like, I'm just gonna do stuff I want to do, and do it unapologetically. And that's why we in this living room right now.
And be serious about it.
Right.
How long you been
just to be doing it.
Go hard or don't
do it because this is a way of life.
I agree.
This is your lifestyle.
And that's how it started for you though.
And you know, take that passion and be serious about it. Because if you ain't serious about it, what you put in the game is what you gonna get out of it.
I was gonna ask Paco, because I was thinking about that too. Because I love working for humans, right? But I love, you know, just shooting plants, and I love shooting just, you know, animals and insects, things like that. But I'm like, so because me and Paco, you know, we been talking about this for years. You know, it's like being in the business for people. When did you? How long you been working for people? You know, I mean, which I know, you know what I mean. I guess my question is kind of weird.
Like 15 years ago, maybe 10.
Let me tell you, my first gig, it was in, I want to say 2004. My first video gig.
Sound about right.
And Busy Bird had asked me if I could cut a commercial. Now this isn't how I learned to do it, but this was like my first like paying gig. He was releasing Boss of Bosses, and he asked me. He said, "Man, can you cut a commercial? Can you do that?" I was like, "Yeah, I think I do." You know what I mean?
right, for sure.
You know, I had been in a short film before that, and we sat down and learned how to edit the entire film. I learned, like, I got the crash course. We slept in the room 3 or 4 days, editing, learning, all at the same time. But as far as this gig, he was like, I need a commercial for Boss of Bosses. So my first gig, and this is before we had all the outlets and stuff that we do today. So my first gig, I cut this commercial. I got loud gunshots. The levels are peaking, everything. When that bitch came on TV, it was loud. Like, it scared people. It was so loud. Yeah. And he took that commercial and he put it on like MTV, all them rotations and stuff. So I got to watch my first video project come on TV.
I bet that was
Shout out
tight.
Busy Bird, Boss of Bosses. He's another OG. He's definitely on Mount Rushmore.
That's one thing I can say, man. When you see something on TV, man, it give you a whole lot of, it give you a different perspective about something. Cause we done a show in Nashville, and they were screaming Teflon performing live. I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? My mother-in-law, everybody got to see that shit.
Right.
It was dope. You can buy time, you know what I'm saying, on TV, commercials and shit, but I ain't never seen that shit. And I get paid for that shit because I'm repping with ASCAP.
Right.
At the end of the year, they send me a check. Anytime my name come up anywhere, I get a check.
That's
so
cool.
like
that's great.
the difference.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no big check, $200, but that's just they have a motherfucker put me on a list and done a commercial, and I get paid for it.
That's the business.
So look, that's the difference, and I hate this for the upcoming videographers and like Jupe in this time frame. He's not upcoming, but like
I know what you mean.
Back in the day, like your shit could get played on television. The local stations would pick them up, and you know what I mean. But like now, it's like internet or bust. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I mean, have you had anything air on television?
Let me think. Now you got me thinking, cause like I don't know.
Well, I
thought so, but I don't. I was.
It could have been.
I honestly don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know.
So like,
you've been in something on television.
Who?
That interview, I think they did on like some local.
Hey, that's
that's
a crazy feeling.
I did a promo for which y'all ain't never seen this before, but it was on Comcast. It was like running like running in the ads. You know, I don't know the ad, but like the channel list rundown.
Right.
Yeah.
They count.
That counts.
That fucking counts.
But what I'm saying is like you can. But here's the thing though, you can be super successful as a videographer and not touch television
ever. Right.
But that feeling of just randomly got the TV on, and then y'all will never experience that like that, man, without it being, you know, a production.
Right, without it being really, really huge.
Yeah, and back in the day, man, I had videos that hit uncut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Back in the day,
And that's what I was. And that's what me and
Whoa,
that's what me and
stop.
I know.
Whoa.
I heard him say.
Whoa.
We're getting
You shot a video they got on BT?
Yeah, dude.
What was the name?
Love.
I bet I know it. What was the name?
It was nothing for us to do.
They don't know
Hey,
about Paco.
That shit right
I had my
there.
alarm set for 2 in the
It
morning.
make you feel like you gotta stay humble, but it made me feel like I had damn near made it, and it wasn't nothing. Like it was just some little shit that
Paco
just
probably shot that
interviewed
white
that week,
like some shit. I some shit Paco was shooting though, man. Just have her give you head on camera.
It was beautiful.
Baby, I ain't gonna put you on camera. I'm gonna have you head.
Such and such,
Making her feel big comfortable while she sucking.
I think it was the. Fuck, man.
Great job.
It was something down at the Bridgestone, man. It was a big name.
I have to go back and pull them up, man.
Yeah,
pull up some of the old shit.
shit.
So
I would love to shoot a video for BET Uncut.
there's no more.
Look, I was as I was on my way over here. I
It
kind of
came on the radio in Louisville. I was like, oh man, that Derby week. I said
that's prime time you on. That's a prime time.
But it's still like motherfuckers don't know me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My song was on there, but motherfuckers don't know me.
But now you got the internet.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now you got the internet.
Capitalize off all that.
Oh yeah,
So
Paco,
it's
you
damn
right
like-
though, but
so
we got more
everything I
control
done-
now though.
Yes, y'all do. I'm not taking nothing away from
No, I mean because you go over here OG
It seem
and
like
but
everything
like
you done,
we have
you
more
got to
control.
reincarnate.
We control. You know, what I'm saying? I think it was a time to. I'm sorry to cut you off, but
No, you good.
But
You good.
but I think it was a time to where we had to rely on what the world said was cool.
Right.
You know what I mean? And no, I feel like with the LTG, what is it? I don't know.
the alphabet
Yeah,
people.
something.
Led,
Right.
yeah, okay, right. I don't want to mess up their titles. I respect y'all, what y'all got going,
Yeah.
but I feel like that was a sign to me how much freedom the world had when certain things start being accepted. And I feel like if you can accept that,
do what I do.
I can do what I do. You know what I mean? So that's why I feel like we got more power.
Subject in the world, a motherfucking be what they want to be. I'm not no homophobic. Do what the fuck you want to do. So you can't fuck with them people. I don't know them motherfuckers. They'll blackball the shit out of you.
Go ahead.
All right, this past week, going back to the data load, I forgot. Thank you for saying that. Boosie got in trouble for speaking about
Banned from Planet Fitness.
He got banned from Planet Fitness for talking about D-Wade.
And look, I'm
Fuck with them
not.
people.
I don't want to touch on that D-Wade too much, just because.
Right.
I mean, that's somebody's kid.
It's a thin
Whatever
line.
he got going on, that's on
But he
him.
wrong though.
Hold on, he doing the exact opposite of what you just said.
We all know
he
that's
literally
wrong.
said, but that's wrong though.
That's wrong.
Hey, but it is.
Like, that's
though.
hold on.
But you can
D-Wade
do
that
what you
made
want
his
to.
millions, he can turn his child
So
into
do
a
what he
robot.
want
for all I
to. Yeah, he
give
can
a
do what he
fuck.
want
That's
to.
on him, man.
But we all know.
That nigga come from his ball sack. That's on him.
But we know that's wrong.
Anyway, that's wrong. Whatever he want to do, I don't give a
Hey, shout out to Miss Wilson.
And see, that's what's right. And see, that's what be fucked up about the world because
Nah,
I'm the
for
same
real.
way. We be like,
Alright,
that's
bet,
their
bet,
problem,
bet.
that's them. We ain't got nothing to do with it.
But
But
know-
then when you speak on it, it's your problem.
But you know
If
what,
I
though?
speak on it, it becomes my
But
problem.
how you speak
I
on
still-
it? How you
I
speak on
still
it
spank
becomes your problem.
My kids, and I got half of America want me burned at the cross for that.
Man, they crazy, dog.
So as far as whatever
Shit,
he
I
got
punched
going
mine.
on
Them
over
something
there,
at 21. I
that's
punched the
on
hell
them.
out of them.
That's on them.
I think for a lot of people, the black race has a big misconception because they don't understand how it feels to be a black man. No matter where you from, whether you in Alaska or you from Detroit, Michigan, like being black is different. So like, at least I can say that from my experience. So,
Oh yeah.
So
Man,
when
it's
you
so
when you
different.
whooping your child, it's not about. I think whipping is the beating is no. Let's erase that word. Let's make it discipline.
I'm gonna tell you how
I'm disciplining my son. You know, I'm not beating my child. I'm showing them kind of the correct way. And that kind of goes back to what you were saying with Wayne Wade's child. Dwayne Wade, his standard has allowed him to accept what his child is giving him.
Right.
If he was a bona fide Christian, how he will respond to it is on him. But at the core of him, he know, man, that ain't right. How can I fix this? How can I change this?
Right.
And for me, I feel like he kind of just, all right, cool. He accepted it. And but like I said, he may not be You know, his mama ain't my mama. You know, he not from where I'm from.
And
You can't say it's wrong
He
because
might want to accept it because he don't want to get into it with the LGB.
That's all it is.
no,
That's man.
I don't know.
It
Man,
should.
you know if your child
Let me not
come
say
home
that.
and
I
say
don't
that,
know.
we
Oh, no,
behind
bye,
closed
bye.
doors, we're gonna have a problem.
But you gotta understand. See, we not
I'm
Dwayne
just
Wade
saying,
rich,
though. You know
y'all.
what I'm
we
saying?
broke.
live in
We
the
broke,
world
y'all.
they live in.
He ain't seen his child in 2 weeks, kind of, sort of.
But we do live in the
the-
same
the-
world.
the
When you say we,
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
when you
right,
say we
man,
don't live in the
man,
same
and
world,
stuff
though,
like
I
that.
think we do live in the same world in the sense that our ancestors totally forbid this type of behavior.
I'm gonna tell
Forbid
you.
it. And when I say forbid it, I mean all you gotta do literally is travel. You travel the world and you will see.
Here we go. I got you.
You will see in Egypt. They totally forbidden
she about
any
to-
type,
what she
any
about to-
type of
Right.
Greek culture,
You ask them
any
what
type
Egypt
of
at,
Greek,
motherfuckers don't even
anything.
Okay.
Homophobe and any of that type of society does not stem from our
It's
people.
so rough being a black man.
Hold on.
Period.
Wait, I'm addressing this with Birdie right now.
Period.
You have children, right?
I have children.
Y'all married?
Are we married?
Are y'all married? You and your wife or your
No.
girlfriend? Okay. We can crank the clock back not that long ago. And that was an issue.
Right.
You're having children outside of wedlock. Y'all living together out of wedlock.
Are we talking about issues though that are set up in this systematic society though?
But
Of
hold on.
Greek
But
culture.
that's
You're talking about. Okay.
But
Yeah,
it
he
shouldn't
got.
be just
Oh,
because
Corey.
I had
Oh,
children.
you got to think. You got to think. You
I
got.
got to marry you. That's fucked up. I got to marry you because we had children.
No, okay, look, hold on. Paco brings up a good perspective. He's basically saying like we can say all day that it's wrong that God will let a rapist rape this child, but you stole some candy, you cheated on your wife, you swindled money, you cheated a client. So, but God let you slide with that. So you telling me that you know you can do what you want to do because I'm not hurting nobody, but at the end of it all, you know, I think it's a big pot. I think it's a big pot of whether you contribute to the greater good or the lesser of it, and that's why I feel like, you know, that's why that standard got to be there.
Where I draw the line with the D-Wade shit, like as far as like surgeries and altering the child and all
Not
that
a child
stuff,
though, as an
I don't
adult,
agree
probably.
with none of that.
Not a child.
You know what I mean? Like when you old enough and you got your money and you decide you want to do that, they can do that.
Right.
But like as far as me,
Britney Spears got her breast implants at 18, and that I remember that was a huge thing. I remember I was like, hold on, how she getting breast implants? And you know, like,
right.
So,
But he act like he don't even want grandchildren.
no, but he got another son.
He might not want grandchildren. He might not want none. I'm not agreeing with this.
Do y'all know who Aphrodite is?
Yeah.
Greek
I
Aphrodite.
I know.
Eros. You know where the word eroticism comes from.
Right,
Valentine's Day. Aphrodite is Valentine's supposed mama, and it was a man. There's statues of Aphrodites with a dress raised up with a penis, and a man acting as if a woman. So this is where the whole concept and the construct of Valentine's, eroticism, love, and all that. This is facts. This is history. This is a culture that has been deemed, and I don't want to get, because I'm not an historian. I'm not trying to come and be a historian, but I'll tell you this: I'm not blind to what's going on in society, and neither should any of us.
I'm gonna tell you some shit.
Because the wool is being poured over everybody's eyes, and that's why again I'm teaching self-empowerment. Build yourself, love you for who you are. You don't have to change. God don't make mistakes.
When I was young,
so in D-Wade's situation, I say to him, God don't make mistakes.
He's right.
He don't make mistakes.
And don't question.
That's a boy. That is a boy, damn it.
but you know, I'm gonna say this, man.
No offense to the
when I was 6-7 years old, my mama was a Jehovah's Witness. So I ain't never had Christmas. I ain't never had Valentine's Day. I ain't never had Easter.
Man.
Mama told me rabbits don't lay eggs, chickens do. So you know what I'm saying. So
that's real talk.
I didn't never get nothing. Holidays, she was Jehovah's Witness. I know my Jehovah's Witness, but my wife and them Christian, the damn preacher wouldn't even marry us in the church because I was Jehovah's Witness. So we had to have a. Because he was like, you don't believe in God. I'm like, no, they believe in God, but they believe in Jehovah. They believe in God's Father, Jesus' Father. That's what they believe in. You know what I'm saying? But holidays, all that was scams and shit.
What y'all talking about when it comes to holidays and everything? Do you?
I ain't never getting number criminal, bro.
A side effect
listen to the question. Listen to the question. I think he's talking to you.
Paganistic origins.
Oh,
Do you think this is
this is paganistic society?
I think it's a
So you
hustle.
think the society itself is paganistic? So
yes.
with that being said, since we started this talking about D-Wade's child,
What's the
is it
leading?
more?
What's the leading political structure?
That's why they took Farrakhan off.
right now.
Go ahead.
Well, is it? Here's my thing on it. I'm not surprised, so I don't feel any type
Not
of way
surprised.
because once you have understanding of where you are, then the
times.
byproducts of the tree. If you got an apple tree, then seeing some apples be red, green, yellow, or whatever is all right. That's what I was expecting.
Right.
So when you know where you at, and if you understand that rabbits don't lay eggs, and you understand about
Right.
Valentine's
Exactly,
and Cupid and what Cupid really was and all that. Once you understand that and you have that knowledge, then anything that comes from that tree, it's kind of like, oh, okay, it's just some more fruit. Like,
Right.
it's just don't eat of it. Like, it's just when it comes to loving yourself.
Hardest thing-
regardless, we can't really pass judgment on anybody because that's not for us to do.
I don't think-
That's for the
I
Most
don't think we-
High.
I'm-
But
we're not-
if
I'm not
you see
passing.
something and it's like, whether you feel like it's right or wrong or not, if it's not for you,
Exactly.
Hardest
Hardest thing for us is to unlearn things
Exactly. Like you just gotta stick to what's for you.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's not for
for
me.
me.
and relearn.
Well, for my mom, tattoos ain't for her.
Right.
I'm covered in them. You know what I mean?
Right,
But if you want to
same
take it to spiritual, or religious type of thing, she could hit me with with some stuff. I could and be like, our
Rebuttal.
people. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like the Bible says you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
But it just really comes down to: is this for you?
Or is it not?
And that's
that's where my whole that's them over there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's them over there. That's what they doing. You know what I mean?
And you know,
that's-
you know
even
what?
if he gets surgery or something like that, and he allow a 13-year-old to get surgery, regardless of morally or ethically or whatever, that's for you. And if we're gonna be honest with it, there's somebody you got to answer to that's not me,
Right.
and I can't even stand in the place of that one you're gonna answer to.
For
So
real.
I can pray for you though.
So,
Mom's so deep in Jehovah and going to the Jehovah Witness, all that. Like, I could never wear crosses. She don't believe in no motherfucking crosses. Wow. She don't. That she say that's like a motherfucker that killed your brother and you went with a machine gun and you wearing a machine gun on your neck, or that's like a person that's going to the death chair finna get lethal injection wearing a motherfucking electric chair on his neck. So Jesus didn't want to tote no cross.
But
She don't believe in them crosses.
go ahead, Juke.
I think, and I'm not knocking your mother because I would never disrespect
Yeah,
your
now I
mother.
feel man, you wouldn't believe how they debated this shit in my house. We have, you know.
I'm saying every what is it? Okay, cool, right. So the cross, for people who don't mind wearing crosses like me, it's about the symbolism.
Right. I
If
know.
your brother went and died for your sins and that and that chair represented salvation, freedom, then cool. I'll be the guy rocking the chair. But like, you know, I think like with a lot of people, and y'all right, a lot of it is hustle. Like I was so mad at Christmas because I was like, I spent all this money. I said, next year I'm being Jehovah's Witness. I don't care what nobody say. Don't ask me about nothing, unless it's some food. If you want to give me a plate of food, I appreciate it, but I'm not celebrating. Because really think about it, y'all. Like,
You ain't got to go that far.
I'm hustling
Muslims
hard
don't do
just to make sure my kids, mamas, is satisfied with the Christmas gifts, or that my child is happy. When truthfully, bro, I've been giving you stuff all year,
Right.
And then guess what's gonna happen on February? My rent, and my mortgage still due. And then it's just a lot. And then now I gotta be the best man for my daughter on Valentine's Day because I want her to show her how a man's supposed to be. And then now I gotta make sure I ball on Mother's Day. I'm saying like, Mother's Day, but like I'm saying like other days, you gotta really. I feel like a lot of it is hustle. But a lot of it is, reminding me, hey, I got to buy that
America
person a
is
gift.
a corporation. Do not get it confused.
That's
Whether it's an
what
LLC
Louis
or an
Farrakhan
S corp
teaches,
or what,
though.
For sure.
Like
or all of these other types.
Don't go spend
I don't
money
know.
on them white folks holidays.
But America is a
You
corporation.
listen to
First of
Farrakhan?
all,
Can I ask
If you ever listen to
Sure,
it, and
sure.
look, they took his IG
real
from him.
quick to what y'all was talking about? with
He ain't
the
never
crosses?
pulled the
Yeah,
gun
sure,
out,
sure,
and
sure.
he took his IG from
Because,
him.
regardless if you're Jehovah's Witness, if you're Christian,
Yeah.
or if you comfortable wearing a cross or not, I just suggest everybody to look up Tammuz. Tammus.
Tammuz.
What,
Y'all hear that,
what
people?
religion is that?
That's one of the earliest religions on the planet, and it was one of the first religions to worship Satan. And,
Oh,
and the
shit.
symbol, you were talking about symbology, the symbol of Tammuz is a cross. So the cross that we actually see at the Council of Nicaea, when they start mixing Greek into the book, the cross, Jesus wasn't really on a cross like that we see.
Right.
It's a different cross.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah,
It's like the young. It's like the unk.
I got a question. Do you ever find it funny
You
that
was to
Jesus
come
is
to that
always
with the
standing in
cross
front
on our
of
hands, you took
the
it,
actual
you
sun?
And I'd be respectful.
Yeah, I'd be like, please.
He's always in
please,
front of the
just put
sun
it
like
up.
this. Well, they're
Please,
they're
bro.
they're
I'll give you
portrayal.
$2 or $3. Put that
And when I say
motherfucker
they, I
up,
mean just
please. I
Really
don't want to hear that
mainstream
shit today.
coming.
right. The mainstream portrayal of Jesus
You been
is
like
always
it.
in front of the actual
But also-
sun.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna say nothing to you. You been there like that though. Just
that goes back.
Do you know what things when you try to cover the sun up? You know what that's like sunblock.
Right.
You know, and I mean I don't want to get too deep off into
You be
that
like, why
and
this little
all
old lady
and
keep looking
whatnot.
at me
But
like
at the
that?
end of the day, like the cross. I even stopped wearing crosses just because, I mean,
I can't wear 'em.
I've heard so many different depictions of this and that, and I could get facts off of this and facts off of that to where the truth is in the lie.
I wear
The
Jesus'
lie
head.
is so, you really can't depict what's real and what's not because it comes from so many different sources, and you got what you just said, and you got what the Catholic said, and then you got
Right.
what the Christian said, and you got what always in the lie, you will find the truth, and the truth is that it's a lie somewhere in that pot. So that's when I take a step back and let everything weed itself out, until it make logical
And you
sense,
just
and
decide,
the
"Oh,
dots
it's not
connect
for me."
after I connect.
It's not for you.
Spiritually through prayer
But
and shit.
that pressure not coming through on Christmas though.
Oh,
I'll tell you,
man.
it's real.
Yeah, you
It's
don't wanna-
so
Hey,
real.
when you-
I
when
don't
you
care.
get- when you
You can
get
stand
your
that ground,
kids-
stand that ground by yourself and see how you do.
On it, though,
Bruh.
my kid's 21, going on
That's
22.
different.
And
You
20.
couldn't do that
Nah,
when they
look,
was
though,
7, 8,
when they was
10.
babies.
Christmas was so
I
bad.
got my kids when they was 6 and 7, just how I done it. I started buying them one thing, so they appreciate that one thing.
Okay,
I
okay.
come through on Christmas, but
Well, he basically- right.
They ain't
That's
getting
smart. That's
thousands of
smart.
dollars worth of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let them go to school and not be like I was the only person that get
you know how,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? But
man.
I
You
weaned
come to
them,
school with the
so
same
now they
shoes
know
from
on
after break.
Christmas, they be like, we don't want nothing for Christmas. Man, I just bought my shout Air Maxes yesterday for $200. So I'm telling them every time I buy them
Even-
something, we don't celebrate Christmas now.
Yo, and-
Every
So
time,
look,
you know
I'm
what I'm
gonna
saying?
take
You
a
know we don't do
direction
that now. I
I'm gonna take a
know.
direction right here. We did a poll, y'all. This is a totally different direction of what we're talking about. We're changing gears. All right?
Good.
We took a poll, and I asked our viewers, which gender do you think is more racist towards other races, men or women? Anybody seen the results yet?
No.
What would you think?
I
I would
think
say it's
women.
I would say it's men.
I say it's men hands down.
Cause everybody
think
like
it's
me.
Everybody like
I
women
say
fucking each
women.
other and shit or something.
No, you don't.
52% of our viewers agreed that women are more racist
What?
than
I think it's the
men.
women.
Now, let me tell you, I'm going to go into this for a
Now
minute.
you got to rephrase that.
No.
You
said Asian?
I
I
didn't
don't.
understand the question. I did, but you lost.
Cause they racist.
What gender is more racist towards other races? So this isn't about black, white, Chinese.
Okay.
This is about
I
What-
but how-
what
that's what
gender-
they're talking about.
man or
Male or
woman?
female.
Hold on, I'm
male or
asking a second.
Yeah.
so.
I would say male.
A lot of people, a lot of us men don't realize. I hear it from women. They tell me all kind of shit, but they talk about how, like, let's say you got a white girl that dates black man, okay, and they have a friend. They have friends. They have white girl friends, and then their white girl friends.
Oh, I get it.
Half of them are curious. The other half are like, I would never fuck with that, or I would never fuck with this.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
And I'm the same way. Like my nephews is mixed, but I tell my brother and my niggas, I don't fuck with white girls.
Right.
Well,
but
I'm so sorry. I
women
don't.
do this on.
No, listen though.
I am
Listen,
so
wait,
sorry.
wait,
that
wait,
you
wait.
don't fuck with white girls.
See, it make me.
I
it
love
make me
all
sound
women.
Stupid.
I'll take
You know
a
what I'm saying?
ladybug out
But-
to eat.
But I
want to
big
date the
women.
avatar, the blue avatar. I'll take her long
I
ass
like
out.
big women.
Lion King, I was holding down Simba's girl because she
Hey,
was
buddy,
cute.
scoot up.
But my nephews and nieces is mixed.
Right. Okay.
So that's what
I'm being
It just-
facetious. I'm being
I know what
facetious.
you mean.
for sure.
I gotta have a chunky black woman.
Man.
Shit, I
So
don't even want to
that's
that's
for
for
you,
you. Chunky
Right, like
motherfucker.
Brandon Slick and said he done got this little phrase, y'all. And he's rolling everything because it works for you or what
Like
works
that
for you.
jiggly, boy.
What did you say?
Got to jiggle a
But-
little bit when I hear them.
Yeah, I just thought it was interesting. I've heard it, man. Okay, well, I'll just use the name like Jamichael Armstrong or something like that. This girl was like, one time she was like, "Yeah, my baby daddy's Jamichael Armstrong," and I was like, "Oh, you date black guys?" And she was like, "Fuck no," and I was like, Jamichael Armstrong is white. You know what I mean? But the idea, I get that fuck no. Like, why is it fuck no? Why didn't
Right,
it just
like no, he's white.
no? He's white. That's a white guy.
Because motherfuckers be serious.
Damn.
I got like my partner.
That's
he
like
don't
you
want
saying
nothing but
Jamal.
white people.
Yeah.
Jamal,
Every time we go out, he ooh.
Right.
Walker.
I be like,
Right,
it's
exactly.
Oh, you date black guy?
You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
no.
That's
Jamal
one thing
ain't
I be
black.
hating though. Like
Hold
when
on,
I go out with
Hold on, B-Love.
niggas
Go
and they
ahead,
look at
finish
every
what
girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't be on that shit though, man. That's one thing I hate going out with my guys. Sometimes we'll go out. Oh, look at her, boy. Look. I don't be on that, man. I don't know why. If I see a girl I like, I try to get at her, but I don't be every girl pass through. Nigga gotta holler at her. Ooh, man. Hey, baby, I can't be without no nigga doing that.
Brandon will give a girl a compliment. Yo, shout out to the whole Louisiana trip, by the way.
What do y'all think
Yeah.
the next poll should be? While we're figuring each other out here in the world.
The next what?
poll. The next poll we do on the.
What the next poll should be?
Yes, I don't want any typical questions for our viewers. I like I said, what?
We gotta make it hard for them. Make them think. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Birdie, go ahead.
have we, and the right people know where to find the right resources, have we turned our back on our ancestors?
No.
No, you think not?
No.
Wait, when you say we, you
Okay,
say,
so
you
that
talking
so
about
that
what?
rises the question first: who are our ancestors?
I
One,
was
two.
about to say, yeah.
What are we turning our back on? So that's a multiple. So y'all can do some research and find out one, who your ancestors
We
are.
still
Two,
trying to
have you
survive like they
turned
will
your
survive.
back on your ancestors and what they want and had set out? For
Okay,
us?
Birdie, but here
We
we
got
go.
everything.
Here we go. My viewership is not 100% black. So are you asking white folks to go back to being racist? Like the ones that have evolved?
Right, man,
No.
white too. Man.
No, I'm not saying all white people are racist either. So
Somebody
that's
ancestors
interesting
were
that you
slaves.
said that. But for them, it's the same thing. Have y'all turned y'all's back on y'all's ancestors? Do you know who your ancestors really
enslaved.
are?
Do we want to go? You know, do we want them pulling that rug back up? Go ahead, dude.
Sorry. I don't know how to say this, but y'all gotta let me say it. Don't cut me out because if I say it wrong, they're gonna judge me for it. So I don't wanna mess this up.
Speak your man,
But
man.
all right, so the Bible tells you that we don't fight against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers in high places.
Okay, so what did your ancestors tell
Hold
you?
on, let him speak.
I know, right?
Okay, well I read the Bible that was be here before I was
That's
here. So-
always the answer.
So that's my ancestors told me to read that. And then I had experience with it, so I can't knock your situation. But as far as my situation, sir, I realized that though we were going through though blacks were going through slavery, we weren't the only ones being slaved.
Right.
And,
Exactly.
Facts.
and I'm saying it because you got to think, what would drive a man to let another man do all the shit that niggas was doing for them? Like, you got to understand how prideful, how messed up. You know, white people were alcoholics, they was abused, they was rapists, they was going through so much stuff mentally.
Homosexual.
They was a lot. It was a lot going on back then. So like,
Fuck a man
yes,
slave.
it was fucked up what they did, like hands down. But at the end of the day, I feel like both of them was being enslaved. Blacks was being enslaved as to
Physically,
yeah,
others
and then
being enslaved mentally.
Hey, I ain't think about the mental part, but yeah, real talk.
And we might still be lingering from a little bit of that mental.
We still are. We still are.
We very much are.
And that's another thing where the Bible come in, because when they was reading us the Bible,
Nigga,
they
can I
was
say don't cut
saying
me
like
off?
they was the Lord and
Exactly.
obey your master.
Exactly.
And they were talking about them.
Exactly.
The white man was telling.
But that's
saying,
what
obey
we
me.
talking about them
I'm your
holidays.
master.
People take them holidays
Reading
and
that
twist
from
them
the
to what they
Bible.
want.
You know what I'm saying?
You twist the Bible to make it what you want it to
Yeah,
be.
you know
The same way
what I'm saying?
holidays get twisted. Jesus still can be represented on Christmas, but he don't have to get a Benz or a horse or a pony just to show that
Right.
you know Jesus died. You know.
Okay, let's try to find another poll.
Bro, I'm trying my best to just hold back.
No, go ahead. Say what you need
Well,
to
nigga,
say.
you should have
It's
had.
a whole. It's deep.
It's a whole nother.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up with my pocket?
Me,
I already
me,
know he doing. He
I just want
he get
to
him
figure
started.
out
Yeah. What's
how
another
we
poll?
can elevate in the music industry.
I like that.
That's what I want.
But all right, I got some comments.
Everybody feel like the game should be sold. No, man, I will give you the information I got, what I done get burnt on, and tell you what not to do. We need to just bring that up.
We got some comments. All right, the first question was, who are our ancestors?
Who are our ancestors?
And the second one is just history. We weren't born into slavery. We have to go to the beginning to get to the end.
Yes,
I agree.
Thank you.
Who's that?
So if you're beginning every time is the Bible, then you might not know the beginning.
A few of us was born into slavery.
Danielle.
Shout out to that. Who was Danielle?
That was a nice question.
Is that my Danielle?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a British question.
Man, hashtag to support y'all.
But some of us was
see the truth, man.
born in slavery.
No, for real. When we was out of town, bro,
wait.
she came through. Go ahead, I'm listening.
What's the poll question for next week? Because I'm gonna have to wrap it up.
I think you should talk about that holiday paganism, that that money spending thing. Is it money driven, or is it some truth that let's hold God down on Easter or whatever Christmas?
I told you, wrap it on legs.
That'll give y'all some you know what I'm saying. Go do a little bit of research.
Y'all
educate yourself.
Y'all
in other
help
words.
us out. Y'all let us know what y'all want. What y'all want to hear. What can we talk about to help y'all? So it might be a situation we can help you in. If it's a law situation, just anything, we can politic on anything and come up with some solutions on anything. Cause let's put our minds together and be real. Let's not be. We too old. We fourth quarter down by 2.
Y'all might thought we would come over here and talk about hustling and this and that and the third. Man, we trying to be intellectual. We trying to sharpen our swords.
Anybody,
you know what I'm talking about? You take it. I seen something. Was it? It was either today earlier. I don't know. Somebody quoted it, but if you take that S off of the front of sword and you put it at the end, it turns into the most lethal weapon of all, your tongue. Right. So sharpen this before you even use this. In other words, no talking, all action. You know what I'm saying? Let your actions speak. And that's what, again, RTB represents. Shout out Southwater.
Appreciate it. I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Jubilee. You know what I mean? Shot Fresh, I see you. RT Ju, my guy. Y'all get in tune. Y'all follow us at RTB Official. And shout out to the WhoDat podcast for sure for having us.
Are we ending?
Most definitely.
You got anything you want to close out with, Brian?
Well, going off of what everybody was just talking about, and then the comment that we had, who are our ancestors, just real quick, we are the descendants of the Hebrews from the Bible by genealogy. If you want to look that up, E1B1A is something you can Google. The west coast of Africa is called the Slave Coast. If you pull up the map from 1747.
Nigga, that is not when it happened.
Artificial intelligence ass type of shit.
Yeah, we still up.
That is not. God is so good. Let me tell you. No time for the talk.
That's why I was quiet most of the time. I was like, see, I gotta show.
Why you moving my mouth like that?
But
that's
thank
one
you
thing
for tuning in, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for all the love, all the support. We got a lot still coming. Oh my goodness, we got the WhoDat reviews. We got some episodes of that coming on. For any restaurants y'all want us to go try out any food, please let us know. We're gonna be doing that. We got the Shut Up in Game, Shut Up in Ink, like we've been talking about. Of course, we got the official merchandise. Go to the WhoDatMothership.etsy.com.
Whoop whoop.
Our Patreon page, our YouTube channel. We just uploaded some more videos. If you're behind on anything, you can catch up here on Facebook, or if you want to go to YouTube, we do need some subscribers. Check us out. Our Instagram is the WhoDat Podcast, and we're on TikTok under the same name, WhoDat Podcast. Go follow, share, comment, all that good stuff. Everything that you're supposed to do on social media.
Make sure y'all follow, because it's going to be big now.
Man, it's going to be
by this time next year, y'all going to be trying to beg to get over here on this couch. So
the muscle 931
y'all
the
better
move.
go on and tighten up. Pay attention.
Pay attention.
Go check out that racetrack gang, GVNG, man. RTB the business. RT Birdie, RT Ju. No talking. Available now on all platforms. Available now on all platforms. I got the email if you want to see it. Go look us up, man. RTB Official, man. RTB the business. Shout out my guy, RT Ju.
For real, man. One of the coldest, dog.
Go look at T-Talks.
Yes. That's something right now. T-Talks is live. We're going, I wish I could go ahead and just shoot y'all straight over to T-Talks, but you're going to have to go to the page, check them out. They're live right now, okay?
Appreciate you, Nuke.
All right, y'all. And I think I'm going to lead them out with, what's the other track we did? The one you got with Go.
Why they mad? Why they mad? Why they mad?
Right.
Huh? Shout
This
out
isn't the
Goldie
video.
Mac.
This is just the
Goldie
track,
Mac.
though.
Shout out my guy Goldie
Keep
Mac. Video
pushing,
coming
baby.
soon, baby. Keep pushing, man. The Mac man.
Help is on the way.
And here it is, y'all.
Bird boy, Golden Mac. Why they mad, huh? Wrist game check, mouthpiece check, neck piece check, bad bitch check. Always better to be pissed off than pissed on, nigga. I'ma make a nigga mad at me every time they see me, motherfucker.
I don't know what got them mad. Is it my neck? Is it my wrist? Is it my kicks? Is it my fit? Is it my whip? Is it my bitch? Or maybe cause I stack chips and choose to live while you exist. Stay persistent, never quit. Could that be it? That's probably it. But I don't know why you mad. Why you mad? Why you mad? I don't know. Like what you mad? What you mad? What you mad for? I don't know. Why you mad? Why you mad? Why you mad? I don't know. Like what they mad? What they mad? What they mad for? I don't know what got them mad and never have I gave a damn though. The fuck you and your feelings, cause one thing I know for damn sure, they gon' hate regardless if you're winning or dead broke. So really, on the contrary, you love me. I'm just saying though. Nowadays can't too much tell who your friend from a foe. So I play it how it go, but never show my hand though. Nowadays can't tell a hold me down from a hoe, cause they all scheming for dope. Living through social posts, came up moving grams, so all I know how to get to it. Dreamed I pulled up in a Lambo, but woke up in a Buick. In reality, that sunk in, but a bad bitch still jumped in. Never said tripping, just check flipping. Gotta make ends like fuck friends, got bills due. So fuck sitting around talking about what you want or you will do. Well connected and murder, crack in the bill too. Got real ones serving life. You say
And there you are.
Yo, what up? So
You need a mic, bro.
I need a mic. All right, I need a mic. So I want to go ahead and get my top. Like they say you can't give a top 10, but I gotta give.
Well, we didn't want to say it was too long.
I'm gonna make it short as possible, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, off top. Now this is no disrespect to nobody, because there's a lot of people here. Matter of fact, I gotta.
Juke want to do his top 10 real quick, y'all.
Okay.
But I told him I'd bring him back for it.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If I had $2 million, I need 10 because something.
It's Columbia.
No, like I said, I need 10 million.
Out of Columbia.
I need $10 million. I just said that. I need $10 million for these artists. Okay, let's start with Grimy. Grimy's probably, I gotta, it's no list because there's no order. Everybody brings some different to the table, all right? Polo. I love Polo. Like that nigga's spirit, his energy, his professionalism. Like I see bro going places.
Shout out Polo.
Mac Deuce. That's a guy, man, dog, super cool. I actually did the video for Mac Deuce on my page. Check out
Mac Deuce.
Go to Juplee on Facebook and you'll see a video called Mac. What is it called? It's called I don't know what it's called, but it's by Mac Deuce, man. He's probably one of the coldest slept on young guys out here. It's Perko. I love Perko. He cold as hell. Straight, man. I love his drive. Like if I had anybody's like push every morning to make some shit shake, like I think I'll have him in my brother's life for real. And I got to put my brother on there because he probably one of the coldest that slept on. James K. Smoke, dog, slept on. Like
yeah.
I think a lot of times for me I had to, cause I shot a video for him too, and I was forced to listen to every single bar, and I was really. I became a fan, so I want to give a shout out to him. Brandon Sproul, because for me, if I was to do an album, it gotta have some spoken words and poetry, because bro be coming through. Tone from BSC, Pitt from BSC, Trill from BSC, and Core. And if I forgot anybody, wait, I gotta forget. I can't forget one. I gotta put China down because her voice is amazing, dog. But that'd kind of be my top. Top 26.
Top 10.
top people.
We're paying some five.
If I need 10 million, if I had 10 million, bro, we'd be out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Say no more.
All right, man.
All right, y'all. That was Juke with his top 10. WhoDat? We out, baby.
Peace.
Till next time.